Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Aegis 5-arm chandelier. This is going to be the 10-1261. Beautiful fixture, been wildly popular for many, many years and still is. Let's get into the size of it to begin with, and we're going to be talking about the distance from the bottom to where the first piece of chain, that top loop, is coming in at 26.8. Diameter is 31.3. It's coming in at 18 pounds, so it's pretty light. It's just going to hang from a regular canopy on your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have at home. When you look at the installations instructions on this, you're going to see a parts list, and it's going to show you just a few parts that are really coming together. It's going to be the chain, the canopy kit. This is 5 inches. It's going to go, again, over your 4-inch junction box with no problem at all. This is going to ship with 15 feet of wire, 3 feet of chain to begin with. So, chain, like I said, comes in 3-foot increments like that. If you guys want to add or delete pieces of chain, you would use this. And this is a chain separator, which I picked up on Amazon myself, under 20 bucks. It's a good thing to have hanging around the house. So it's kind of the reverse of a pair of pliers. So when you squeeze it, it actually pulls out, and it's going to open the seam on these pieces of chain. You can't really see it, but there's a little seam right there. So it'll open it up, and then when you want to put the pieces back together again, you're going to take some away or add other pieces of chain. You use the inside part and you kind of squeeze it down, and it puts the chain back together again. It's a good little tool to have around the house, just so you know. And they're very inexpensive. It's a good idea to grab one. Let's talk about glass really quick on this. Is using Hubbardton Forge's opal glass. I'm going to get more detail into opal glass later on in the video. So this opal glass is going to be, let's see, diameter on it is 9.81 and the height is 2.89. Why the height is important, it's going to kind of dictate the kind of bulbs you're going to be able to use in this. So let's hop into that now. That's going to be very important. So using this is a G9 socket. G9 sockets use little G9 bulbs. Historically, when they first came out, they were halogen only because LEDs weren't really around back then. So you could still use a halogen if you want. You can use up to a 60-watt halogen in each of the 5 bowls if you want, and they just kind of press right in. They're very simple. However, I think there's great LEDs that you can use in this, and we're going to talk about those right now. So, lots of cool LEDs. These are the new phosphorus LEDs. They have those orange pads hiding in the middle of them. And they come in all kinds of different ways as far as wattage equivalents, you know, like a 40-watt equivalent, 60-watt equivalent, 75-watt equivalent, 100-watt equivalent. But I also like these too, and I kind of like these better. So these are the cob ones. Cob LEDs look like corn cobs. They have little pads on them, including on the end, so it's going to push light up. And they come as well. They come in lots of different ways. So they're going to come in 40-watt equivalent, 60, 75-watt equivalent. I have found these up to a 100-watt equivalent. Do you need 500-watt equivalent of light coming out of this chandelier? Probably not, but it's nice to know it's there if you need it. These bulbs I get on Amazon myself, but you know, you can also pick them up at like Home Depot or Ace Hardware, your local True Value Hardware, any of those places. Walmart sells them. I seem to find a better selection online. And there's other websites too. 1001 Bulbs, Just Bulbs, Bulbs.com. All of them are going to have these. They're going to offer these G9 LEDs in different ways. They're going to offer these to you in something called 2700 Kelvin. That's going to be a super yellow light. That could actually look pretty good if this is going over a dining room table in a very romantic setting. That would give you almost a candlelight effect. But if you guys want to get more light out of this, there's other things you can do too. Way on the other side of that is something called daylight. So daylight sounds like it should be a warm light. It is not. Daylight is a bluish white light, like an overcast day or a convenience store light. I don't think it's going to look great in here, but there's good applications for that light. Just don't think this is one of those applications. That's 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom, and which we use in our showroom here all over the place, is 3,000 Kelvin warm white, soft white. That's the light coming down on this table itself, and that's going to be from these 3,000 Kelvin LEDs above me. 3,000 Kelvin warm white, soft white LEDs. So that's what we would use here. In any event, on this fixture, I think you should really zero in and make sure you do pick up a dimmable version of whichever bulb you're going to be getting. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this, and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway, because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.